6'6", 265.
Rodney Fields with his first carry and into the open field. All the way to midfield. You can see why they want to give him
Leading this quarterback.
going quickly. There's Fields up the gut. And he hammerheads inside the 25. Oklahoma State's best O-lineman, Markel Samuel, their left tackle, still out. Got hurt before the game against Oregon as Fields gets another carry.
The middle linebacker, and that allowed Flores right up the middle of the formation.
They get a playoff before the 2-minute timeout. And Flores checks down to his running back, Fields. Well, that's a shame. Flores hands off to Fields, who moves the chains for Oklahoma State. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Flores over the middle. That's to Fields. Clock will continue to run. Coney makes the tackle
To make a big play with his legs.
He's got 38 yards rushing. Handoff goes to Rodney Fields. And he's got a first down, a gain of 11.
Let Zane Flores sling it around a little bit.
They go back to the ground. That's a big hole. Broken tackle. Rodney Fields inside the 20. And the Cowboys back in the red zone. Lento Smith making the tackle.
Yeah, if not for Lento Smith, this may be a house call. He came out of nowhere tonight in this one and making plays with his legs.
51 yards rushing. Low throw. And Fields had to go down to make the catch.
And that's what led to the previous touchdown.
Fields, boys, he had a big game. A gain of 12.
Quick out situation here with a slot in the bottom of the screen. They don't choose to go there.
Go over the middle. Fields has to get the first down. He does inside the 45.
Now you got to get set.
Momentarily stops the clock.
And don't move players.
Fields gives it to him. He's got space. Beats one tackle. Rodney Fields to the open field and down to the 35-yard line.
Let's take a look back at the first play. Bounce, a really nice job by the offense line, the entire right side. And then when you get to the one-on-one to the second.
Sometimes he would take the sweatshirt when it got cold and tuck it into the khakis. One of the great characters in college football history. Flores back to work. Felt the pressure. Climbing the pocket. Wide open downfield. What a catch! Rodney Fields!
And then a beautiful diving catch from 20, working.
Keep making plays like that. It will happen whether in the NFL or through NIL in this changing landscape of college football. Rodney Fields got hit, but somehow, we got video game numbers right here. Classic Big 12, Baylor and Oklahoma State. There's Rodney Fields. A swing pass, good yardage on first down. There was 3 3-and-outs before the touchdown drive to start the second half. Going to the screen. Fields still trying to jitterbug his way free, and he does. Cutting back, clips the ref, still going to the 45-yard line.
Zane Flores hands off. Rodney Fields Jr. rumbling over the right side. Some contact to finish, a gain of 10. Can they pick up a yard? To the air and got it. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Rodney Fields Jr. moves the sticks. And 7 on the line here. And a run crease. One of the best gains of the day on the ground, and Oklahoma State will take it. 11 on the pickup for Rodney Fields Jr.
At that level and not having the chance to do it here, albeit on the other side of the ball in Stillwater.
Get a toss to the edge and run out near the 24-yard line. Bowen will become the third quarterback to throw a pass today for Oklahoma State. After starting in a 2-back set, the tight end motions left, and they throw it out that way. Double pass, all alone down the spine of the field. It's caught. Rodney Fields Jr., 63 yards. Bring me to the list.
Starts off, looks like a design QB draw. You see Sam Jackson going up a little bit, a full line cut. and then you get that sneak out of a route. It looks like it's going to be one of those wide receiver screens to the outside. No one sees Fields sneaking out of the backfield. So much deception, misdirection on that one snap. And a great job, honestly, by Fields coming back and corralling a bit of an underthrown ball.
Jalen Lloyd got a touch there. Fields in the backfield. At the mesh point, they give. And the Cougs shut it down. Let's see, did they get the line to gain? 2nd down 7, a run up the middle for Rodney Fields Jr., who has a 62-yard receiving touchdown.
Some of my former coaches would agree.
A 2nd down run. Fields around the corner. That makes 3rd down very manageable here. A disjointed start to this rep, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Number 20,
home crowd knows it too.
But this is organic. You mentioned it. It started with 4 guys. Now there's like a couple hundred, and the whole sideline at Oklahoma State noticed it, and they're all laughing about it too.
Oh, those quintessential college football moments.
That's just what it looks. Maybe this can be what Clint Bowen uses to make Brian McCoy laugh on the other side of the ball.
And run it away from the motion. Look, this may be new.
If they convert here, I expect that section to keep growing in number.
OSU rushes for a 1st down with Rodney Fields Jr. now for last week's loss on the road in Arizona. Trying to build this Houston program a chance to get to 5-1, 1 quarter away. Their 2nd league victory, 3rd on the road. I think they have much bigger aspirations than just climbing over last year's win total.
He realizes on the next level, he's probably going to play wide receiver, but showing more what he could do at quarterback.
Rodney Fields Jr. is his top running back, 5'9" redshirt freshman who picks up 4.
Well, he's doubled that already. He's got 2 on the first drive alone, Don.
R.J. Fields strung out by Jake Golday, got around the edge and then finishes the run on Christian Harrison. Rodney's son picks up 4 yards. Gave up 400+ yards to UCF in a win last week. On the ground, Rodney Fields lumbers forward for about 5. But a fresh set of downs and Oklahoma State into plus territory. Rodney Fields running physically toward the 40. 5-yard pickup, and if the Cowboys are going to sustain drives, feels like Rodney Fields has got to be right in the middle of it. From the 41, it's Fields again with a stiff arm for Jack Dingle, and a 1st down pickup for Oklahoma State.
I love this.
10th play of the drive here. Game 7. It's only their 7th drive to go at least 10 plays all season. Fields with a cut. He got tripped up by Trayvon Gola-Collard, or else it might have been Fields for a house call.
Oh, man.
Oklahoma State back with it after the 14-play drive that only ended in 3 points. Rodney Fields around the right side. Scampers into plus territory. And finally banged out of bounds by Jaquan Sanks. Rodney Fields has shown up tonight for Oklahoma State with 41.
No, that's just a nice job. And getting out to the outside, Cam Apshire, watch the wide receiver on the outside. He gets just enough of a block.
A loss of 5. Fields on the give from Jackson this time. He picks up about 4.
I'm thinking big screen out here. You remember we got the big tight end out there? Right, we talked about a little bit earlier, Stewart. Big screen touchdown.
Run it opposite with Fields. And Fields with a stiff arm around the corner on Danny James.
Offenses are going for it on 4th down against this Bearcat defense.
Cowboys 4 for 5 on 4th and 1 this year, and Fields has a 1st down. Despite a collision with his own wide receiver, he moves the sticks.
Yeah,
Doug Meacham told us no chance you would see Flores tonight. On 2nd down, it's Fields. Probing and churning the legs. So 3rd down and medium coming up for this Cowboys offense.
Yeah, this is a huge 3rd down here. So handing the ball off will be a situation I think this offense will do.
Cincinnati shows pressure. They do run it. It's Fields already up and over 100 yards rushing.
It's a humble brag, but special thanks to Jordan Love, quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, for leading the way.
Quarterback of the Oklahoma State Cowboys, Sam Jackson, with a give to Rodney Fields, who gets bear hugged and wrapped up after 4, and that will send us to halftime. Signs of life from Oklahoma State. Again, new play caller, the quarterback's coach, Kevin Johns, calling the plays for the first time this year. And Second start in a row for Sam Jackson, who was playing wide receiver a couple of weeks ago. Rodney Fields runs right at Christian Harrison. Big 3rd down and 1, so they give it to Fields, and Rodney Fields has enough for a 1st down. Pretty good recipe. The lack of action has not inhibited the way to do a celebration for Quentin Stewart. Fields up the middle, hopping toward the end zone, touchdown! Rodney Fields is a man possessed.
It's just a lot for a quarterback with a lot of potential where they paid a lot to get here.
Here's a flip to Rodney Fields in space, forward pass. He gets cracked down by Christian Harrison, and that's enough for a 1st down. Play clock winding down. Fields on the give, straight ahead, and Fields picks up 3. 3rd down and short coming up.
With guys already entering the transfer portal in this window that's been open since the firing of Coach Gundy. So there's a lot that comes along with this one. It's just not just come in and let's run an offense and get back to where we were. You've got to build, right? Think about where they were 3 years ago. You know, Luke Fickell takes the job in Wisconsin.
Fields for a 1st down.
And then Cincinnati joins the Big 12.
Sam Jackson and the Cowboys are into plus territory. Against the 4-man rush. Jackson lofts one to a wide open Rodney Fields. Bang it up.
Play today as well. You see Freeman go in motion, and it's a handoff. First play right up the gut.
Instead of sick him.
He is 5'8", 185 pounds, but he is a bundle of energy. And here's Fields again, cutting out right side. Steps out of bounds. We'll see where they mark him out. Oklahoma State began at their own 25 after a touchback there at the Kansas 25. KU again showing blitz. It's handed off. Bounce it off the pile left side. Here comes Fields again. He is cut down in the open field there by Lyric Rawls, who is and it's about the length of the football for the 1st down. Gonna hand it off straight ahead.
I don't know if he got it.
Fell forward, and with the spot, he may or may not have gotten it.
It's close. It's gonna be really close.
13 of 14 through the air so far today, 133 yards. This is 3rd and 1, kind of a wide snap, but he gathers, and a 1st down run and more. Fields, a touchdown saving tackle from behind by Bengali Kamara for deep in his own end. Nope, he's going to pitch it, and again, Field, nice run. He gets some of that lost yardage back before he's escorted out by Bengali Kamara, number 1. Flores, play action. The safety valve is there out of the backfield, and Fields is able to fight his way up towards the 40. This time he does hand off. Fields straight ahead. That's a nice run.
Kind of got his hands around his ankles, but couldn't bring Flores down. Now on the ground, a 1st down carry out to about the 24. Big loss for the Kansas State defense not having him on the field. Trying to get it to the outside. Fields with some room. And he's going to be run out at the 31-yard line. Rodney Fields in the backfield with Zane Flores. Hand off to Fields, and he's going to burst up the middle. Good 1st down run. That'll be a gain of 9. 3rd-ranked Texas A&M in College Station.
It always seems like in November you're going to see these crazy kind of games, and we're getting it today.
Flores flushed, flips it complete. Fields breaks a tackle. He was a finalist for both the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year awards in Kansas. Boy, the acceleration from Rodney Fields Jr. there in the open field, finally shoved out of bounds by one timeout remaining. Remember, they had to burn one after a change of possession. They do have the 2-minute timeout as well. Here's Rodney Fields Jr. picking his way out to the 45. Just the 2nd time since 1999. An 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Oklahoma State with the ball at the K-State 45. Here's Fields to the outside. He's hit as he goes out of bounds, and no flag. Flores with pressure, dumps it off to Fields on a screen. Fields has it to the 20. That's another Cowboys 1st down. They are in the red zone.
Fields offset left.
of Flores. He'll swing it out the field. He's got a first down and forced out of bounds. Got to score. They'll pitch it out the field. He's their best player. Tries to get over that edge. Pick up of a couple. Philip Dunham. Opening drive. And it's Fields. Forced out of bounds.
They scored on the opening drive versus Kansas. Didn't do it versus Kansas State. Let's see if they can finish this drive off.
And it's Fields. Fields over the left side. Puts his shoulder down. And he gets the call once again. Running hard is Fields. 2nd and 3 here for the Cowboys from their own 30. Fields cuts back. Fields got a first down up the middle. Fields tripped up at the 45-yard line of UCF.